With the release of Delta Force in open beta comes a brand new operator, Zoya Pomchenkova. Considering the fact that I probably butchered the pronunciation of her name, we'll just refer to her here on out with her codename Toxik. In today's video, we're going to go over her abilities and playstyle. She is the second operator in the support category. As a side note, the classification of operators is also a new addition. In order to unlock Toxik, you need to reach level 15 in the Genesis Battle Pass. Don't worry, Toxik is a free unlock, so you don't need to purchase the Battle Pass. She has access to the same weapons as Stinger and has some interesting class abilities that we'll get into right now. Her first ability is a passive one called Swift Healing. This ability has a different buff in Operations versus Warfare. So in Operations, it reduces the time required to use consumables, and in Warfare, it reduces the time it takes before players start regenerating health. Now let's move on to her active abilities. The first one is her throwable called Blinding Gas. It pretty much just looks like a darker smoke grenade, but players passing through it are temporarily blinded after exiting the smoke. So this blinding gas ability can be great when enemies are actually pushing your position. You can then throw it when they pass through it. They are temporarily blinded, giving you the upper hand. Her next ability is the Adreno Boost. This gives nearby friendly players a buff, increasing their handling and reducing hit flinch, so commonly known as aim punch. This ability is best combined when attempting a push with other team members. If any of them get a kill or assist while affected by the ability, the next time they get the adrenaline buff, the effects will be stronger. Her last ability, which most players refer to as Ultimate, is her Dragonfly Swarm system. This ability is also great when being combined with an offensive push accompanied by other teammates. The ability sends out a swarm of tech-looking dragonflies that disrupt enemies along their path. The disruption itself impairs the enemy player's vision, hearing, but also reduces their maximum HP, which can be quite useful in a situation like the one mentioned. The dragonflies actually attach themselves to enemies, but they can be removed by pressing and holding the button that you are prompted with, which by default is H. Once you remove the dragonflies, the disruption effect ends, but if you are being pushed by a Toxik and her teammates, chances are you probably won't have the time to actually remove the dragonflies unless you get into cover. I personally think Toxik can be great when effectively combined with team offensive pushes, but lacks the incredibly strong utility of the med pistol that Stinger has. She also doesn't have any active healing abilities, so I'll usually just run a single target medkit while playing her. I prefer this one over the med combo bag, as players must remain pretty stationary or close to it, while the medkit, you just throw it at somebody and they just keep moving as normal. They don't really have to stand next to the med combo bag in order to get that healing effect. You also have the options to run ammo bags or ammo kits, but I generally find myself not really running out of ammo all that much, especially considering the fact that you can pick up ammo off enemy players you have killed. Overall, unfortunately, I think Stinger is probably still the stronger operator out of the two in the support class, but Toxik can be great if you coordinate with fellow team members. If you have any tips about Toxik that you think I missed or you would like to share, leave them in the comment section down below. Also, I was thinking of starting an awful weapon build video series, which would be provided by community members, so if you have any truly awful weapon builds, leave the share code in the comments section down below and provide me with real true suffering while playing Delta Force, and I would then make a video on it. In any case, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, thank you very much for watching, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.